Welcome to my review of Sonic Forces. Now, if you happen to be a Patreon, you managed to catch a very special Sonic Forces review. But for everyone else, Sonic Forces is a platform game with some action-adventure elements thrown into it. The game is an installment of the Sonic the Hedgehog series following Sonic as a member of a resistance force against Dr. Eggman, who has taken over the world mostly due to a mysterious villain known as Infinite. This is also the first Sonic title where the player gets to create their own avatar, which people have adapted to calling your persona. But that's enough of a summary, let's jump into the review. First off on our list of pros, let's discuss the graphics and music of this game, or rather the overall style. The game is very stylized. This game features some intense breakaway scenes followed alongside fast beats in a world that feels a lot of work and love went into it. Seriously, this game looks excellent and will draw you in on visuals alone. It reminded me of a lot of seeing Sonic Adventures for the first time and being so jealous of Dreamcast owners when I was a kid. The music also never plays during unnecessary scenes, which is crazy when you think about every other game in existence. Next for our pros, I want to mention the create a character. Creating your character and playing as them in this world was super fun. A lot more so than I was actually expecting. Each type of animal you can create gets a special ability, and none of their traits really outweighs the other in a way that would keep you from creating the one you truly want. It's a nice system, and I really hope it makes a return. The only downside to this was that I felt like there should have been much more you could modify for your character, creation-wise and clothing-wise. But seriously, they could create a game where you only play as your avatar, and I would be super happy with that. Last for the pros, I want to briefly mention the story. Sure, it's a bit cheesy and things that happen seem to have little to no effect on the actual world, but seriously, the story reminds me a lot of the Sonic comics, which was a huge plus in my book. Now, moving on to the cons, we have the general length of the game. Seriously, this game is super short. You can complete it in a day easy, and even the 3 stages you play through can all be completed in less than 3 minutes. This is especially sad because this game is a lot of fun to play through. Next thing I had to mention falls back onto the graphics. As mentioned, everything looks amazing. However, when you're in the middle of a large-scale stuff, especially boss fights, you're going to lose track of your character and have a lot of dumb deaths. Seriously, there were several times where the screen pulled out and it told me I was suddenly dead. All I could do was stare annoyed at the TV and think, but what killed me though? Another con I want to briefly mention is the SOS missions. During gameplay, you'll occasionally receive an SOS on a mission you've already completed, and this will have some sort of catch, like you play as someone else's created avatar. While this is at first an interesting concept, you'll also have it pop up on missions where you just play as Sonic, and the rewards for completing a stage are usually not worth the time you broke away from the story. It just really doesn't do anything for the gameplay for me. Last con I want to mention is Generation Sonic. I really feel like he was just thrown in here to appeal to the Sonic Mania group that like the old Sonic style. Hell, I absolutely love the old Sonic style and really enjoyed Mania. I did a review for that one as well. However, I didn't buy this one to play Mania, and really he doesn't fit in here. Playing with him in the 3D world feels awkward, especially since he doesn't handle the same as normal should. So that's all for my nitpicking, and now we come down to the game's ultimate score. I'm rating this one a 6 out of 10. If that seems low for one of my reviews, that's because it is. Now, I didn't hate this game, but even at the $40 price range, 10 hours of gameplay just isn't enough for a story. Also, it seems like the game didn't know what it wanted to be, taking too many chances yet not enough at the same time. Playing as your own avatar was super fun, and I would love to see them make another game where you only play as your avatar in the Sonic story. Other major improvements they could make would be to ditch Sonic Generations. Seriously, just keep letting your fans make those games, and figure out how to work the freaking camera. This has the makings of a good game, but like I mentioned, it's not quite there. It makes it hard to recommend this to anyone, even at $40. If you just can't get enough Sonic, then you surely already own it, and if you're on the fence about it, maybe wait till it falls down to about $20. As mentioned, the avatar stages and even customizing your own character are a treat. Anyhow, that's all for this review. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for Chaos Emerald, and most importantly, don't forget to take care of yourselves.